my game's already laughing at me. Why should you even play it? I'll turn this off. Instead, we're gonna be playing some Super Mario Sunshine. Hey there, guys. I'm Sonic Ghost.
I'm Return Unique.
And I'm Matt from Matt's LP Adventures.
Game's already making fun of you.
Yeah. By the way, we never see these other islands that are in this. Like, there's an island shaped as a crab. There's an island shaped as a jellyfish. There's even an island shaped as a turtle. What are these islands?
I wouldn't mind going to the one that's like a turtle. That's a big island.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys played Super Mario, like, Odyssey, you look at the world map, Isle Delfino's on that map. So where are all these other islands?
It's actually interesting that this island is on the map for Odyssey, because you never technically go to it, and people theorize maybe that meant it was either scrap content or eventual DLC, but nothing really came out of it. It was just world building at that
everybody
point.
wants to say that, but I honestly think it's just an Easter egg.
It
If you want
probably
my
is.
honest opinion, I don't think they ever planned to do DLC for Mario Odyssey.
I mean, they did, but not like the big scale like people were theorizing. It was just a minor thing, like here's the balloon mission, which got busted within a day.
That was more of a free update, more than anything. But we're not playing on Odyssey. We're playing Sunshine. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, but I just thought it was weird. All
Man,
those
Odyssey got a big update then.
Gosh.
Yeah, such a big update. It went backwards in graphics. I mean, to be fair, it does have the 64 costume, so give us a F.L.U.D costume next.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. This game aged really good. Like, its graphics really did help it.
Yeah.
Even though you could definitely tell this is a 6th generation game, it kind of had the same effect like Wind Waker did, where it aged really well.
Well, this started a trend in this generation for Nintendo, where they started using more cartoony art style. And this kind of art style we see Mario in now, it's basically the exact same since Sunshine. They basically established this with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I mean, I say it aged well. The physics, however, did not.
Yeah.
I should mention that. That's the biggest gripe. I when I say that, I don't mean everything aged well. There are quirks about Sunshine. I grew up with the game. I got used to the physics. I have rose-tinted glasses. This is my first Mario game I ever played. So I can't really, say, I don't like talking bad about this game, but I know why people hate it. I know why people don't like it. I know why people have issues with it. Yes, the physics are wonky, especially when you get to the levels later in the playthrough. We'll see with the secret shines.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mario's hitboxes can get a little wonky sometimes, and hit detection is one big problem in all itself.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of an issue in a lot of these 3D Mario games. It's just this one you really notice it because of the main gimmick. I do want to point out, though, before we go into that, this is an Easter egg kind of area here, because notice in the bottom left, there's a bunch of Mario games being played in the corner. Nice little throwback.
I saw a 64 him throwing Bowser.
Yeah, you had the original, you had Mario 3, you got 64 in there.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be like F.L.U.D reading Mario's memories then?
Oh, he's identifying Mario.
Yeah, and he's going through like past experiences that are on record.
So he can see his memories? What the hell?
No, this is his list of accomplishments. He saw Mario, scanned him, and he brought up his resume. He's like, oh, okay, he beat Bowser, he beat Bowser, he beat Bowser, he beat Bowser, he beat Bowser. Okay.
Hobbies are really long. This is longer than his workload. How many sports do you play?
Oh, he beat Wart that one time. Okay.
No, that wouldn't be on his resume. Remember, that was a dream.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't
that was
remember
a
that.
dream. Never mind. Spoilers for Mario 2. But yeah, this tutorial, can't skip it. And I hate it because you can't skip it.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem about the intro to Mario Sunshine. You can't skip anything, and it's pretty long because of that.
Yeah.
The speedrunning scene at this point has kind of agreed to just kind of bypass a lot of this. Like, they have pre-made save files just to kind of skip the intro stuff, because if you're doing a speedrun of this, like, the first 5 minutes is always the same. It's very sluggish.
Talk to Pinata. Pinata. I can never say that species of
Yeah,
characters
because if you
right.
say it too fast, you think pinata. It's like, what? Not gonna bash him with a baseball bat. Although some people want to.
Someone get me a bat right now.
They're pintas is technically what they're called. This is a new species of characters that kind of weird. We barely see these guys in any other like 3D Mario games, but they're in a lot of the spin-offs.
Yeah. Well, they were in Galaxy, weren't they?
Yeah, they're in Galaxy 2 with one of the galaxies there.
Yeah, they were in Galaxy too, and they weren't in Odyssey.
Wait. Why was the sun in the ground?
Why not?
Oh, wait. Oh, you're used to Power Stars. This is this game's equivalent to Power Stars.
Again, why was the sun in the ground?
Why not?
I just noticed a glitch there. When you got the shine, and when you're doing the the shine get thing, and then after that it pulled up the menus that you want to save. F.L.U.D's tank on his little icon just disappeared. The tank.
Yeah, well, the thing is with that shine in particular, if you grab it immediately after that cutscene ends, if it's showing up, it does kind of glitch out the HUD a bit.
All right, Phoenix Wright time. I'm used to this now.
By the way, this is the most bullshit court judicial system I've ever seen.
Oh, it's so half-assed. The worst part about it is the legal team for Mario is just Peach and Toadsworth.
He doesn't even get a right. He
doomed.
doesn't even get a right to an attorney. That's bullshit.
Although I will say, this game has proved to us that Peach does have a law degree. You wouldn't be able to be his attorney without a law degree, you know.
By the way, the judge here, we'll see here in a second, he breaks a very, very valuable code to what judges do because he just flat out overrules an objection. So he's like, you can't even do that. That's not even right. Like, you didn't even hear what they said.
Yeah, this is a very biased trial in general. There's no jury. There's no real lawyer.
She says objection. He says overruled. I was like, she didn't even tell you what her objection was.
Yeah.
So Mario gets blamed for all this goop on this island when he just flew into the damn island. And the fact of the matter is, they're going off the fact that there's this dark Mario here that caused all this. That's gotta be him.
Luigi?
Yeah.
You said Dark Mario.
When Luigi wears black, Mario gets framed for all these different crimes.
No.
Imagine that storyline.
Luigi isn't even allowed in this game because he got his own game beforehand.
Well, he's too busy at the mansion.
Yeah, he's too busy at the mansion. Well, this game came out in 2002, didn't it?
Yeah, this was a year after Luigi's Mansion. These games do kind of tie into each other slightly, with one of the Shine missions kind of introducing a character from that game, but it's very loose as a connection.
This is by far my favorite Mario game. I like this because I grew up with it and it was my first one. I know, rose-tinted glasses, but I still love playing this game to death because it's such a unique way to play Mario games.
Yeah.
It's different than the other ones because you have the different mechanics with the F.L.U.D. You get a hover pack and all this other stuff. It just made me like games that have hover packs in it.
Yeah.
This kind of made me appreciate like movement in video games.
I will say though, this game does have a steep learning curve compared to any other Mario game because it has a lot more mechanics because of F.L.U.D. Because you can do a lot of the same stuff you can do in Mario 64 minus the long jump, but with F.L.U.D. you can do a lot more stuff that you can't do in any other game in the series.
But the thing is though, with F.L.U.D. you don't even need a long jump.
Well, yeah, because one of the things you can do is you can spray the ground and then you just dive into it and you get a big burst of speed. And doing that is much faster than the long jump from Mario 64.
It's always between this game and Galaxy with me, what my favorite Mario game is. It's always this game or Galaxy. I can never really decide between the two, but I love this game to death. I still play it almost every summer religiously. Because this is the perfect summer game.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be their summer vacation.
Are you trying to do skip right now?
No, I was just kind of waiting around because you gotta wait for the cutscene anyways.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
I don't think we explained how you beat those monsters. You just literally spray water in his mouth when it's opened like 3 times and it's dead.
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of time to keep on explaining that because that's one of the favorite enemies in this game. You see so many of those paint piranhas in the very early game.
Beginning game, yes. Late game, never see him again.
Oh yeah, I mean, there is 5 of them in total. The first 3 we're seeing in this video.
Oh man, what a plot twist. Instead of Bowser kidnapping Peach, it's actually Mario kidnapping Peach this time. He's had enough.
Shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that, as he says, as he has a tool that causes goop. Quickly chase him. Free. You're not gonna free the citizens that got sunk into the acid goop.
It's fine, they'll get out on their own. They put me in jail, that's what they get.
That's what you guys get.
So this is basically a replacement to the painting system from Mario 64 to jump into worlds. In certain areas, there'll be M's on the wall. When you spray them, you can jump straight in, which acts like a painting from 64.
It's like that for like the first couple of levels, and then they have alternate ways how you get into levels later on down the cookie.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. They like do all this stuff at the beginning of half of the game, and like, okay, this is how I'm gonna play it, and then they just change it up on you.
Yeah, the first 3 worlds are with the M, and then every other world's like, well, here's a different way you enter it. Most of the times it's jump in a hole.
Yeah. But this is Bianco Hills. I
Yeah.
really like this level. This is a level when I was a kid. I played this level constantly, all the friggin' time. I don't know. I like this level.
I will say, if you're tired of this piranha plant thing, you can actually skip this shine altogether. It's really the only shine in the game you can technically skip on getting, because you can just bypass this guy, and as you see in the distance there with that windmill, you can actually get up there now during this mission and get that shine instead. So that's mission 2. So if you're sick of this guy, you can completely skip him.
Yeah, you don't have to do it, but Lester's doing a 100% playthrough, so he has to do it.
Yeah, we'll be getting all the shines, which does mean there are blue coins, and we're going to be handling that in a different way later on, which we'll be going into more detail when it comes up.
Yeah.
I should try this game at some point.
I think you'd like this one. This one's a good game. I know a lot of people say it's kind of a hard one, but it is hard. Don't get me wrong. It's really hard. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you, if 12-year-old me can beat this game, you can beat this game.
I will say, on your first playthrough, just don't 100% it, because this game is one of the worst in the whole 3D series to 100%.
Oh no, I wouldn't try.
You have to have a guidebook to 100% this game.
Yeah. It's one of those games you need a guidebook and make your own checklist, because it has a lot of collectibles.
This is actually a game that I didn't even 100% until just recently. I've always just played it just to play it. I didn't even 100% it.
Well, looks like it'd be fun to play just to play around with.
Yeah, my first time to actually like 100% this game is when I was getting into the Let's Play scene, like back in the early 2010s, and I watched a 100% playthrough. And like, I'll just follow along with this, because no way I was able to do this as a kid.
Yeah, there was no way I could have done this when I was younger. So, like, honestly, I'm kind of glad that I just 100%ed it not too long ago. I want to say like last year to 2 years ago. I actually sat down and was like, okay. And literally, the only thing I was missing was blue coins. Every playthrough, I just said, fuck the blue coins. I'm not doing
Well,
that.
the thing is, like, there are 30 of these things in every stage, basically, but they're spread out between all the different missions. So it's a real pain to keep up with them for that reason.
I'll use an example. Do you see that big old M that he just passed by, the red M?
Yeah.
If you spray that and you get rid of it, it shoots out a blue coin. So that's kind of how it is. You need to trade in, 10 to get a shine sprite?
Yeah. 10 equals 1 shine, and because of that, there's 240 of those in the game. 24 shines are locked behind those coins.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
By
pretty
the
bad.
way, this is the first instance we've ever seen this character. This is PD Piranha Plant.
Yeah, this is our first actual boss in the game when you don't count the graffiti piranhas.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's the first boss in Sunshine. He's also the first boss in Smash Brothers
Yeah.
Brawl.
PD Piranha got his debut here.
Yeah. And he was used a lot in this generation. He was in basically every Mario spin-off on GameCube.
Everybody liked PD Piranha though. That's the thing, and I to be honest, I do too. I think he's a real for the type of character, like the character he is. I like him. He's kind of a good reoccurring boss. They use him in a lot of like spin-offs too. Like they used him a lot in the Mario and Luigi series too.
Oh yeah. Not counting the characters you get from the GBA Mario Golf, he's the best golfer in Toadstool Tour on GameCube. So good. Shoots for over 300 yards.
By the way, that is an underrated game. That Toadstool Tour is one of my favorite games on GameCube.
I think it's not as underrated anymore because people really know about it now since people have gone back to the GameCube library over the past couple years.
I've got to watch one of my YouTubers I watch. He made a video. Are you clipping?
Mario, get out of the stomach. Get out of the stomach.
You're clipping right through him.
I don't know how. I don't know how that happened, but that just happened.
How did that happen? Well, yeah, you want to know how I told you about hitboxes being wonky? Yeah, that was kind of one of those.
Yeah, I was just standing on top, and all of a sudden I faced through his stomach, because that's how physics work, right?
You can't do the ground pound spring jump in this game, can you?
You mean by ground pound spin jump? Like, you get out of the ground pound and immediately do a spin jump maneuver?
No. Like, I must be thinking of Odyssey.
Yeah,
you want to ground pound the ground and you jump real quick, and he does like a higher jump.
Yeah, that was introduced in Odyssey. In this game, you do have a spin jump. It does function differently, though. It's better in this game compared to Odyssey.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better in this game.
The spin jump in this game is the equivalent of the triple jump, but you can do it whenever you feel like. All you gotta do is just rotate your joystick once all the way around, and then you can activate the spin jump. And you can do that either in the air, or you can do it spraying your nozzle. So it's super easy to pull off, and if you land after doing a spin jump, you can immediately go into a triple jump, keeping that same height for a second jump. It is so good in this game.
By the way, dang it, I lost what I was gonna say. Yeah, the spin jump is really, really broken in this game.
Oh yeah.
Abusable.
You can do so much with it. One of the biggest things about the spin jump you can abuse, and this is the whole reason why a category called hoverless exists, where you play through the entire game without even touching the hover nozzle once. In a spin jump, you can actually break out of it with your dive move, and it actually keeps the height you would get from the spin jump, adding the momentum from the dive itself. And it allows you to get the platforms you normally would need the hover nozzle for.
This is our first secret stage. Whenever you go into the secret stage, Shadow Mario just comes over and just takes FL.U.D. away, and you have to do a platforming stage without FL.U.D. So yeah, have fun with this.
So this is pre-Galaxy then.
Yeah, well, this is a lot worse than Galaxy because Galaxy at least had FL.U.D. controls.
Well, that and also you had the spin in that game, which gave you an extra jump in the air, which corrected your momentum too.
Yeah, but the thing is though that it's really hard. These ones are really hard, especially layer ones. Mainly because with weird stage design, which causes weird sloping, which causes weird hitbox detection.
Yeah, the biggest problem with this game's physics is the hit detection on certain platforms, because sometimes you'll stand on something that looks pretty straight, and then you just slide anyways, which will kill you.
We're gonna do all Bianco Hills in this video?
No, like, this is the last one we're doing for this video. Because the red coins are pretty quick and easy to do. They might as well finish up with just this.
So this one is, yeah, you have to go and collect the red coins, all 8 red coins, and then you get a chance, right?
Yeah, this is a returning thing from 64, but the biggest thing you're going to notice is that how the coin system worked in Mario 64 is that a gold coin was worth 1 coin, reds were worth 2, and then the blues were worth 5. Well, the red and the blue coins don't count at all towards your coin totals anymore. So there are still 100 coin missions, but now, unlike Mario 64, where half the time you get the right coins in the 100 coin missions, because it's the only easy way to do it, in this game, you're just getting gold coins to get the 100 coins, which makes the 100 coin missions in this game a lot harder compared to 64.
What hit you?
Wind.
That was a boo. Wind boo. It was these enemies just like turn into like wind turbine, wind cutter attacks, and they just attack Mario.
Yeah, I hate them. I hate them so much because they appear everywhere and they're so good with their aim.
Yeah.
Well, that was already half of Bianco Hills in just the very beginning here. As you can see, these missions aren't terribly long, so we can usually get about half of the shines at least in just one video like this.
Oh, one thing I should I forgot to mention is in case you guys didn't notice, unlike Mario 64, Mario 64 and all the other games, I believe. Well, no, it was just Mario 64 that had it structured where you can basically get just choose an episode, but you can still get all the stars in that episode if you want to. This one is literally you have to get the correct episode in order to get that shot. It isn't like you can get another shine. The only shine that works that way is 100 coins. So
yeah, as you see, the only one you can technically bypass is Shine 1 and Bianca. Everyone else is pretty much a linear experience. You have to unlock mission based.